Oh, okay.
All right, so this is a banana. This is an unprepared banana. We never met this banana before.
I've not met this banana before.
Okay, so this is how it works. Oh, I'm not supposed to do this. How you peel a banana.
Should I get a different banana?
Here's what it is. No, I shouldn't tell you first. Just go ahead and peel the banana and then eat the banana.
Oh, too late. You're in big trouble already. Oh, I don't want to sit near you.
I'm going to take a bite. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Oh,
All right, that's good enough. I got it. I got what I need to know. All right, so how she peeled the banana tells me about her past. Okay, her past is she did it very carefully. So it tells me that she has a side to her nature that is very analytical. She didn't just tear it off. She very carefully, like taking the petals from the flowers, very carefully peel it away, saving it. You know, she didn't like rip it away and throw it away. She did it very carefully. A lot of people will peel a banana straight down to the bottom right away, take the fruit part away. She just took just enough for, you know, to take that first bite. So you're cautious and you're contained. You're honest and you don't like playing mind games. And you also sometimes you in your past, since we're talking about the past, the peel, since you are analytical and you tend to look at things and to make a decision, you have to have all the different outcomes before you'll decide on what you're going to do. So sometimes people even refer to you as being a little stubborn.
Oh, yes.
Am I accurate so far?
Very accurate.
Okay, so in other words, the way she was very careful about it. So the idea is that when she makes a decision, she stands by it, and you will not change your mind once you've made a decision.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So once all the evidence is in, the analytical side, the only hang-up in your past is you might have lost opportunities for things because you overanalyzed them. Deep, huh? Very deep. Okay, so that's the past, all right? Now, how did she eat the banana? She took, well, we won't say what you did first. She licked the end of the banana, okay? So this tells me that you have a very strong sensual nature. Very strong sensual nature. She has a very romantic side. She's somebody who, if given the chance, she will go for a candlelight instead of a halogen lamp. You might even have a more sensuous side that prefers a lava lamp or something. You have a lava lamp?
Yes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You see, sensuality. You love beautiful music. You're not into too loud, raucous music, although you do like to cut loose from time to time. But for the most part, while you're working, you'll have maybe some ambient music or some classical music. Is that true?
Yes.
she's like a tramp.
So that is the past. And the present is that she has a very strong sensual nature. So, gentlemen, I mean, she's married, but you can certainly have a good time with Kitty, okay? Now, I threw the peel away. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you wanted the peel. Okay.
Well, no, it's how you peel the banana is your past. Do you want to finish this?
Thank you.
So the future are the lines on the inside of the peel. Tell me about her future, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
You have a long lifeline.
No. What it is that for the most part, things are looking really good. But again, there are going to be, see this break right here? This is kind of like a fate line. It tells me that you're going to have, in the future, you're going to have some opportunities to change the course of your future. In other words, it could be travel. It could be a change to a more motivational environment. Are you thinking of moving or anything like that?
She's got a fantasy.
No, actually, my husband and I are thinking of taking a job opportunity in Amsterdam, and we're debating whether to do it or not.
It's right
For a
here.
couple of years. That's Amsterdam.
Have you ever been there before?
I have been there before, but never lived there.
Okay, so this is an opportunity. Now, I tell people I don't act as a counselor that way, but let's just say I'm trying to think of how to put this. It would be better that you to take the risk than to take no risk at all.
Okay.
So I mean, if things look good and you don't, I'm not asking you to do anything that would be out of your nature because you're very analytical. But the problem is, the worst thing to me is when people say, I had a chance to go to Amsterdam 5 years ago and I didn't go, what would have happened? So I'm always forced to say to that person, you'd be happier today. So it's that whole thing, better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. So my feeling is about the future is, if you have an opportunity, I'm not saying you just carelessly jump into it and get on the boat and go, but give it a little more consideration than you would have if I hadn't have read your banana.
Yes.
So that's the future. See how easy it is?
Very actually bang on.
Okay,
Bang on.
so now I just have to take a few minutes to tell you the story about the banana reading, which is hysterical. It's in the book. But what I had heard, let me get over here now. Oh, I can do it here. What I had heard, this I heard from somebody, I don't know whether it was, there's somebody in the California Skeptics, Shermer's group, was that there was a British scientist who was very skeptical. And he was in the UK. I don't know his name, so I can't be absolutely clear about the anecdotal story. He went to a psychic fair, and his wife was getting a reading from one of the psychics, and he got into a little confrontation with the psychic. He said, well, you just told her total generalities. You didn't say anything specific. Anybody could do that. And the psychic said, you know, how dare you? I'm gifted. I have been trained. You know, I am in the temple of Isis, and went into this whole thing. And the guy said, no. He said, you can do that with anything. You don't need tarot cards. You don't need crystals. You don't need rune stones. Anything. As a matter of fact, and he had his brown bag lunch, and he said, I'll give you a reading with this banana. And the psychic said, you know, how dare you? You're not trained like I am. I've had years of self-denial to gain my skills. And he said, well, are you? And then the other guy said, so you're calling my psychic abilities into question. You know, so now let me do it. So he did basically what I did, but he just made it up, totally on the fly, totally accurate. The psychic was just like, wow. You know?